It's Wednesday, the 17th of September.
It's the third day of Freshers Week.
And we're coming to you live yet again from our studio in the Forum, continuing our daily live breakfast show.
That's right, I'm Flora Stewart.
And I'm kind of hungover because we had a great XTV social last night. My name's Alistair Heath, and this is Freshers Week Live. For a bit longer, because we've got some intros coming. So we've got the stab today, and that is going to be absolutely fantastic. Stick around.
So we're back. It's the third day of Freshers Week, or Hump Day as some people call Wednesday, a bit controversial. It's getting emotional. We've already gone halfway through the week. We really hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, please remember to tweet us at XTVOnline, or you can use the hashtag Freshers Week Live. So today we are joined by some very special guests.
Yeah, we're joined by the Sabs. First up, for the freshers out there who haven't had the joy of meeting you in your pink jackets yet, haven't met you yet. What are your names and what are your roles?
Okay, my name is Ben Street and I'm the Vice President Education at the Exeter Students Guild, so I deal with all educational matters and all concerns that you have about your course.
Yeah, I'm Rachel Gillis. I'm the Guild President, and that means I kind of oversee everything that goes on in the Guild.
Fantastic, and I'm Matt Bate, and I'm Vice President Activities, so that's in charge of all societies, fundraising, volunteering, media, like your good selves, and employability and elections, so all the fun stuff.
Brilliantly.
I believe there's also a fourth Sab who isn't here today who you'll be able to see about. What's Kate's role and what does she do?
Yeah, so Kate is actually a VP, Vice President Welfare and Diversity, and sadly she couldn't be here today, but actually she's responsible for generally the advice unit, diversity projects, sustainability, things like that.
Brilliant. Do you guys have any main goals for the year or anything that you're looking forward to coming up?
Yeah, we've got loads of different kind of campaigns that we're kind of working on at the moment. Some of the big things that I'm working on are things like loyalty card schemes and a puppy room, which during my election was caused a lot of excitement. But generally looking at exam stress, so they were kind of my manifesto promises. But as well as that, we're looking at the general election, I would say this year is our big thing.
Yes.
I'd add to that, so what Rach is doing is kind of overseeing all our team priorities, so those are kind of those, but each of us has our own specific agendas that we run, so that's what we run when we run for campaign, especially on our manifestos. So mine is very much, I'm talking to the university very much about how it regards its teaching quality and making sure that even though it's trying to build its research agenda, that actually there's a focus on ensuring that there's a high quality of teaching, because I think that's key to higher education. So that's very much at the heart of what I'm doing with the university. But then I've also got additional projects at a guild level, so a more student facing level, so that includes things like a research uncovered project that we're building upon last year. That was an additional lecture series run by the guild, which basically students vote on their favourite lecturers, and then once that democratic process is done, we get the best lecturers in the university to present on their topics to all students. So
it's kind of like a Britain's Got Talent of
it's like a competitive.
It's like,
yeah, Britain's Got Talent. I think all the lecturers would hate that comparison. But yes,
just the three of you with buzzers and red crosses, just like boring lecture.
It's based on Reddit, so you up-click your lecturers, and it's based on a college level as well. So the best, you kind of vote for your best lecturer, and it becomes competitive, and that's something we really like because it shows that students are passionate about kind of the research environment that they're in. So Matt's got loads as well.
I look forward to the live final of Research Uncovered. But lots of projects as well, both within the guild and also talking to the university. I suppose really one of the main focuses of me this year is to make sure that activities and volunteering department within the guild is continuing to deliver the best service that it can to societies, which the staff up there are doing a great job at the moment, so it's just continuing to ensure that throughout the year. Society funding, I've got to go away and try and find lots of pots of money to increase the fund available for societies. Kind of funding could be a big issue. sometimes. Within the university as well, employability comes under my remit, so we're really, as a team, I think, agreed that there needs to be a lot more subject-specific employability, because sometimes employability is viewed very much as something that's maybe only for business school students or only the sort of top 4 companies, but it's really trying to create something that's specific to each subject, so whether you're a theologian or a biologist, you can go out there and get a job, because that's at the end of the day what everyone wants after university.
Definitely, that sounds brilliant.
So you've mentioned quite a good range of really interesting projects. For freshers watching at home, how can we get involved with the work that the Guild does and the things that go on around there?
Well, I suppose we could each talk about some of our different areas.
That'd be
my
great.
side of things and societies, that would be my key message to first years watching, is to join a society, because it's not only the activities that you can do within the society, but it's the community of friends that you build up through that, and they form some really sort of long-lasting friendships, because you all have a sort of a similarity of interest, so not just like where you're living and so on.
Yeah, I'd say from my perspective, it's good to remind all our freshers that they're actually automatically a member of the Students' Guild, so they don't have to do anything. That's part of the parcel of being a student here at Exeter, and that means they can take advantage of all the different things that we have on offer. That includes societies and some of the stuff that Ben will speak about, but that just can be drinking or eating in the Ram Bar, going out to the Lemmy, using our advice unit, and lots of the different services, sitting in DH1 and just enjoying that space as a home away from home. It's brand new, it's shiny, it was designed for our students. Actually just using that, you're being involved in your Students' Guild.
Definitely.
I think the other thing that I'd massively urge students to do is get involved in all the representation that happens at the university. The reason why student unions exist in this country and what we're brilliant at the Students' Guild is the Students' Guild is representative of its students. It exists to serve its students. It's run by students for students. And the way that students can get involved is essentially representing their peers within the Students' Guild. And the easiest ways to do that are through our academic representatives. And academic representatives form a key part of the university. It's slightly different from school. They're slightly more important in the fact that they work very closely with the staff within their departments to basically deal with all academic issues. So I'd seriously urge people to get involved in that. And elections actually start next week. So if you're looking to throw yourselves into things, including societies, get involved with that, because you'll have an infinitely better time at university.
Amazing.
Good. So it's been a good week. It's been a good week. What have you guys been up to over Freshers' Week? And
well, you may have seen us running around frantically, and that's kind of what we do in this week. A lot of our kind of summer has been building up to this moment, so it's been a lot of preparation work to ensure that everything runs smoothly. And so far, we think it's going very well. So we did a lot of work in the build up to that. But actually during the week, we've got full schedules. You may have seen us talking in big lectures, theatres yesterday. We're trying to promote the key Guild messages, essentially that you are all members, that you can get involved, and why that will benefit you. So we've done a lot of lecture hits as we're talking in lectures. We've also tried as much as possible to be out and about, seeing all the societies, making sure that we've got a visible presence, because if we don't, then our jobs are essentially undermined. So we need to get out there as much as possible. So that's the reason for the big banner and the forum. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get to as many places as possible and essentially be seen everywhere.
Yeah, I guess some of the things that we've all been up to as well as being part of the welcome team. So they're the Pink Army. They're out in force in their pink T-shirts. Some of us have done it before, and actually it's been a real joy coming back to that and doing it again. I've loved moving people in, as well as going out on nights out and just kind of directing people. It's a really great chance just to get to know our students, which is kind of our main goal for this week. You know, we're elected to represent our students. We exist for them. So actually going out and speaking to them is really good. But also just helping out in different areas of the Guild, glass collecting, helping with T-shirt amnesty and things like that. So actually just getting down and being a part of what's going on this week.
Yeah, I think as Rachel said, there are two aspects really of Freshers' Week that really make it. One is a welcome team, like you said, keeping the new students safe, but also all of the society events. Without them, Freshers' Week would be very boring. So really, like, I'm going around trying to make sure they're all happy. And the big event, as far as I'm concerned, is the activities fair on Saturday, which is 11 till 4. And a chance to get membership for the year, which I know is a very crucial day for societies. So I'm doing all that I can to try and make sure that goes as smoothly as possible. We're keeping the same system as last year, which was deemed successful by the attendees. And this year as well, we've been offering floats. I know last year I was busy putting £1, getting £1 coins out of the library printer machine. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing today then? Because I know Rachel particularly has a very exciting day.
Yeah, I do. So as well as getting involved in our obviously really important student media, part of my role is kind of being a figurehead for the community as well. So I'm actually going to be on ITV in about 20 minutes.
She's cheating on XTV. Have you been seeing another TV station?
I'm really sorry, guys.
It's fine.
No, so they actually approached us yesterday. So our wider community is really interested in what our students are doing. So that'll be really exciting. A little bit nervous, but you guys have made me feel a lot at home, so I'm sure they will do too.
Warm-up act, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, a superior warm-up act, I would say.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And yourselves?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Well, at the moment, I'm not going to lie, I'm literally living day by day, as it were. I wake up and I look at my calendar and I go, oh. So I've got a couple of university meetings this morning, so as well as getting around all the freshers, I kind of sit on higher university meetings, and the university doesn't really stop in the same way that the students have this week to kind of get involved in societies. I sit on the university meetings to ensure that everything is ready for the start of term, and a lot of new initiatives are being launched, so I have that this afternoon, which is exciting and fun to look forward to. But also I would say that you've got to remember that we're students, we're relatable people, and actually this evening I'm recording a CD
Nice.
for something. So once I finish the kind of day job, as it were, I'm heading off to record a CD. So, but yeah.
Great. Just before we say goodbye to you all, one final statement for the freshers, one very small piece of advice to close. Anyone got any nuggets of wisdom?
Okay, my advice would be, even if you don't enjoy Freshers Week, stick at it. Just hang on in there, because I didn't enjoy my initial Freshers Week as much. But join the society at the activities fair, and you'll love the rest of the year.
Brilliant.
Stick at it. That is a really good advice there from Matt. And if you want to find a society to join and get involved, well, we've got the perfect feature for you. This is This Week in X.
By now, you've probably already settled into some sort of routine and can't wait to see what exciting things today has to offer. Or you're still lying in bed and just don't want to face the world anymore. For everyone in between, this is This Week in X. If the drab taste of microwave meals is getting you down, then Italian society may just have the solution for you. Head on down to the full main entrance for 12:30 to be escorted away to Rosticceria, one of Exeter's finest pizzerias, for a meal with the committee. And you don't even need to dip into your overdraft, because the food will be free of charge. For those of you who want to let off some post-night out steam, Clay Pitching Club is hosting the first taster session today. Head on down to the Impy for 1:30 to be taken to Ashcombe Adventure Centre to join in on the action. XTV will once again be joining in on the Freshers Week action with our own screen acting workshop. If you ever fancy becoming the next Streep or Clooney, then this is a chance for you to try out acting in front of camera for the first time. Using broadcast quality equipment and ready-made scripts for you, the event is set to be a highlight of the day. All you need to bring is yourself and a lot of enthusiasm. If you've ever dreamt of becoming a DJ, then make sure to check out Beat and Bass Society's DJ workshop. With the decks at their disposal, this is a great way for you to try out DJing for the first time, or if you're already a seasoned DJ, you can meet other like-minded people. Head on down to the Lemon Grove for 3 o'clock to find out more. Wednesday will conclude with Rag School Days in the Lemmy from 9 o'clock. Get all nostalgic about your childhood and burst out moves to the likes of Rage for the Stars and Who Let the Dogs Out. Even if you hate fancy dress, this night is said to be a massive event for anybody born in the 90s. As always, these have just been the highlights of the day. Make sure to check out the Guild website for any other events and all updates. I'm Luke Rommel, and this has been This Week in X.
So that's what's going on today. We really hope you get involved with stuff. Remember to tweet us if you remember at XTV Online, or use the hashtag Freshers Week Live. Alistair, were you getting on with anything yesterday?
Yeah, we had a really good day. It was the College of Humanities sort of induction day for all the freshers, and I was involved in the theology one there, because I'm on the SSLC for that, as Ben was saying earlier. Getting involved with academic representation and that kind of thing, but it was really good to see a load of new faces get really comfortable in their new course, which was great.
Definitely.
So what, did you get up to anything good yesterday?
Myself, I did, yeah. On different to an academic side of things, I went to some taster sessions for societies, because you can still do that as a second year or third year or beyond. But definitely as a fresher, I recommend it. I went to soul choir, which was
Soul
good fun.
choir?
Yeah,
Nice.
great. We did a lot of clapping.
A lot of clapping.
I felt soulful, and I definitely will probably be trying out auditions. Whether I'll get it or not, who knows, but there's plenty of other options if I don't. So we're going to be looking at what was happening yesterday, because we like to recap.
All those highlights.
Yeah.
We've got some great things. You'll notice in this next clip there's some amazing shots of the forum from high up. That was a drone that we managed to get some footage from snow sports. So if you're interested in snow sports, I said we'd give them a shout out in return for the footage, and I think you'll agree, it's absolutely incredible. So here is your Tuesday recap.
There's some brilliant footage of what was going on yesterday around campus. We hope you enjoyed that. Something that was happening yesterday wasn't filmed, perhaps it should have been, the XTV social. Alice, did you want to...
It shouldn't have been filmed. It was a great social. We went on a pub crawl. We started at the Ram, went through the Imperial. Where else did we go? Not 44 Below, Urban Underground. 44 Below was what it used to be called.
Old timer.
Old timer, I know, making me feel old, making me feel old.
Brilliant.
And then Monkey Suit, and of course Firehouse as well. It was a really good night.
Classic.
Yeah, but it's really good to join XTV because the social was good.
Definitely, and there's other perks. If you join this year, you're in the chance of winning a camera. It's the Canon 1100D?
Yeah, 1100D, that's the one.
Bad memory, but
yeah.
It looks amazing. So please do join up. Obviously, that's not the only reason. There's so much more to get involved with. This is just one of the many projects that we're doing this year. It's only the start, so please do come talk to us. We are doing a studio tour at the end of our shows every day this week, so come along 10:30.
Yeah, come and say hi. There's loads of stuff to do with joining XTV and loads of other benefits as well, including this year for the first time you can pay £27 and join all the X medias, so that's Expose and Expression as well, so loads of stuff. But one of the particular benefits of joining XTV is the chance to get involved with comedy acting, isn't it?
It is, and yesterday there was a sketch workshop. Some of you went down. If you did, let us know your thoughts on Twitter. But we managed to film a few shots from that, so we're going to let you look at some footage now.
as you can see, it seems that people had a really good time at the comedy workshop yesterday. And there's a load of other XTV workshops going on. We've got an animation one tomorrow. The details for that will be in your Freshers Guide. But if XTV isn't your thing, there's a load of other societies about. Have you tried anything new?
I did go for Soul Choir, as I mentioned before, very soulful. Tried out some Exeter singers as well. So I'm going for music.
A lot of music ones.
The past few days, but I'm going to be trying out some sports ones soon. Hopefully, maybe go to the quay, do some climbing, if that's possible.
Do some climbing.
Yeah,
that
how about
pretty
you?
Good. I don't know. I'm going to join Game of Thrones, a bit of Doc Sock maybe, because we've got the fandoms in tomorrow, and that will be really good. But if none of the societies that we've mentioned or that we've talked about take your fancy, here's a pic of some of the other weird and wonderful societies that are also on campus.
Okay, hello everyone for our society rundown. I am here with...
I'm Jack Reed.
Nicole Watson.
Natalie.
Stephen Strickland.
Izzy Phillips Broadhurst from Gilbert and Sullivan Society.
Alex.
Adam Carpenter from Semi-Zoned.
So I'm the Education Officer for the German Society.
So is that like, I assume that's the German language and not German people?
Bit of both really. We're primarily an academic society, so we're for everyone studying German at the university.
I'm the president of Pear Shape Society, with the university's official online music magazine, basically.
If someone wants to try it out a bit beforehand, what's like the next event you've got going on like throughout Freshers?
Okay, well, we've got our taster sessions. Well, we have auditions next week. This week we have a taster session, and come and find us, obviously, at the squash.
Ultimate Frisbee is a great up-and-coming sport about, you've got a disc. That's a terrible throw. You've got a disc, and it's a lot like American football. You try and catch it in the end zone.
What are you doing during Freshers?
So during Freshers Week, we've got a meet and greet later on today in the Ram Beer Garden. That's from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock. On Thursday, we're having a joint languages pub crawl, so if you're studying more than one language, that's a really great way of meeting loads of different people.
We're a really inclusive society. We like big casts. We like anyone eager to join.
On Thursday, we're having a TARDIS Blue pub crawl where everyone just dresses up in blue, and we're going to go around loads of pubs in Exeter.
We've got taste sessions every single day of the week, so come along to one of those. And we've also got, after taste sessions, we've got training which you can pop along to for the first few weeks for free.
Okay, well that is absolutely brilliant. German sock there. Thank you very much, Nicole. It's a pleasure.
There's some of the brilliant societies that you can get involved with this year. I really would recommend it personally, and I think I speak for everyone when I say joining a society is just a brilliant way to meet people. You're going to meet people of a like-minded interest and get involved with some really, really interesting stuff. I know last year I did a play about business people.
A play about business people.
It was weird but fun.
Good.
Really good stuff. Another fun thing about societies is there are many perks to them.
Yeah,
one of them in XTV.
One of the XTV perks that we've already mentioned, but we'll throw it out there again because it's a super cool giveaway. We're giving away a Canon 1100D. That's an incredible SLR, DSLR for people that sign up. You can either sign up just to XTV, or you can get the whole X Media caboodle package thingy, Bob, and you'll be entered into the draw to win that, which will it will absolutely kickstart your XTV career. But for now, so you know what to wear for today.
Important.
And get ready. This is the weather.
Hello. Mother Nature has a warm day ahead of us at 20 degrees, but with a wind speed of 12 miles an hour, it's going to make this humid day a little bit more bearable. However, this evening will be nice and cool at 16 degrees. Mr. Banks would be proud. It's certainly a day to go fly a kite.
So that was the weather. It's looking good today. We really hope you enjoy it. Walking around campus, let us know what you're doing. Please tweet us at XTV Online or use the hashtag Freshers Week Live. It's great to keep in touch. So we're just going to be saying goodbye now. We've had a brilliant show.
Yeah, if we know where you're going, we can come maybe get a bit of footage of you enjoying Freshers Week, and who knows, you may be on the highlights reel tomorrow. If not, you can always pop down to here, down and visit the studio. We do that at 10:30 every day. But for now, it's been good. It's been a good day, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a good Freshers.
That's right.
Bye.